What's going on, y'all? Man, it just gets worse. So, not only is the Xbox Magnus going to be even more expensive than you thought before, I think this thing could be close to 2,000 now because this is getting ridiculous. PC gaming is going to get even more expensive. More people are going to be buying more memory because NVIDIA is now saying, I'm not bundling memory with GPUs anymore. Deal with it. I ain't taking no hits like that. I want to stay on top. And smaller board partners and people in general are going to have to get their own stuff. So these cards that you see getting from other partners outside of NVIDIA's main stuff is about to get more expensive. Definitely when we think about the Supers coming out next year and the 6000 series, because this seems to be backed up by 2 years. This is not good, man. Oh boy, we had a lot to talk about here. Steam Machine's in trouble too because everybody is now going to be in Black Friday competition daily, not just one day, for the next year or two for the memory buying. Not just memory, guys, but remember the SSDs. I just read something about that. They're about to get more ridiculous again. Yeah, I was just reading. It's not even getting better. There's more things happening here. So, I mean, these are all parts like if you're building your PC, get ready because if you didn't build it now, it's only going to get worse. Coming up soon. How long will this curse last? I have no idea. This is not good. No, 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 no. No. This is bad. We need to meditate. We need to pray and and we want this to go right. Go right. No, you're not helping. So, here's my thing, guys. I've been doing that voice, by the way, my whole life. I always do it to make people laugh. That's why I do it. In case if you guys were wondering, I love the Indian accent. Okay, so I think it's just naturally humorous. It's like a Southern accent, you know. And I'm from Texas, so, you know, I think that stuff's funny too. But, you know. All right, so, yeah, I mean, this is bad because, once again, you know, the top dogs, who's going to get this even over NVIDIA? I don't know because they're AI. AI is getting top selling. I'm telling you, top bidding, because this is AI feed more than anything. What is NVIDIA pushing? Just like Microsoft, they're pushing for more AI. You saw Jensen pull up iRobot in front of you. It's getting like that. Last night on my Twitter, I retweeted, China's already ready. Manufacturing can replace their own batteries. Yeah, get ready for some layoffs. I'm telling you, layoffs are going to be happening at Microsoft. Get ready for that. All right, so not only is that going to be happening, but like this guy says right here, we're going to get to the source here in a second. This will hit the smaller manufacturers harder, apparently. Yeah, of course. You ain't rich like that. A leaker on Weibo, or whatever you say, is saying that NVIDIA will only sell partners the chips and not memory, which will hurt smaller players and probably push up prices. That's what I'm saying. What are they going to do? They're going to have to get that now. They never in their life had to do that now. That's something they're going to have to think about. Definitely if other people getting priority and outselling them. The inflation rate will continue until morale improves, or morale, however you want to say it. Yes, as Digital Foundry said, if you're looking to scoop up a new GPU in the next few years, buy now or pay the literal price later. Let's go over here. We got two things to talk about here. Also, AMD is jacking up the prices of their GPUs by at least 10%. Is that at least, guys, do you think it's going to stop at 10%? Man, with the way things are going, I don't think so. So $1,000 GPU, $1,100. But I think we may see 15% after the 10%. Just saying. You know what I mean? All you need to do is add half of that, so that's $150. Yeah, we're good at math like that. And with NVIDIA doing that, that means, guys, think about this, because it's going to go into the Magnus, and it's going to go into the Steam Machine. But they're both, everything is in trouble. Just everything. This is terrible. That if I'm doing that, and I'm saying you have to do that, now all of them are trying to rush to get their own memory, then that's going to be affecting the other ones that need memory and SSDs and all that. It just jacks up everything, and the rich are getting richer. And they're not taking no loss, and the poor is getting poorer, and you're going to be priced out even more. I try to tell you guys back then, luxury products, get ready for this elite society. It's coming. With the Prince of Air, get ready. Okay? So, you're in that age. You're in the age of air. Live on air, broadcasting on air, flying in the air with the bit-by-bit technology. Yeah. Lucy, I'm home. All right, so Prince of Air. All right, GPU prices are expected to increase. NVIDIA is going to do the same thing. And I tell you what, Intel, this is your time to come with your ARC series, get things ready, and be the pro consumer if you can, because you have been overshadowed by AMD and you have been overshadowed by NVIDIA as well in the GPU department. So you have your CPUs and you have your GPUs. Intel, can you come in and do something? I don't know. You know what I mean? What are they doing? They haven't been saying anything, right? Everybody's saying everything, but where, guys, this is a question. Where's Intel at? But yeah, so let's get to the Magnus and get to the Steam machine. All right, so we don't know the price of the Magnus, but we know Bond came out and a couple other people were saying it's going to be very, very premium, right? And very high end. You know what that means. That's like at least $1,300, $1,400. With this right here, I'm telling you, $1,600, $1,700 with tax. I mean, you're going to be getting closer to the 2K ballpark now. Do you really think you want to pay that? This is going to be a PC with backwards compatibility to a console. And you can just forget about it. This type of stuff is just terrible. PS6 prices may go up next year. Others, what is Sony going to do? They're going to cut that 2 terabyte down to like 1.8 like they did, or 1.7 with the 1 terabyte in a PlayStation. Remember how that got cut down to like 800 and whatever? I think they're going to do something like that. There's going to be a new Pro model. Get ready for that. They're probably going to strip it down even more if they don't want to jack up the price. Maybe have to jack up the price by $25 or something. You know what I mean? Jack up the price of some accessories. Something. Nintendo, what are they going to do? They're still trying to build their base. Maybe they stacked for quite some time. But if they got a new model around the corner, like the OLED or whatever, maybe that may be 2 years out. Because they still need to have their console there. And then there's going to be a Switch Lite as well. What's going to go on with that? I don't know if Nintendo wants to jack the price up of their console. I think they're going to think of something else. But is it going to be anytime early next year? No, they're going to wait till that runs all the way out, then consider it. Maybe next holiday. Maybe. Because I think they're going to wait longer than anybody because their stuff is still new. So if you wanted some answer on Nintendo, yeah, I mean, I'm not putting them out of the ballpark. I think they're a part of it. But I will tell you that NVIDIA is going up for sure, even after doing that with their partners, because that's a way for them saving money. Plus, they want to still jack the price up. Hey, man, I'm just saying, Microsoft is going up. I'm telling you, the Xboxes you're seeing right now, they're going to be going up. Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. Game Pass may even go up. Hey, this is the world you're living in now. Steam Machine is not... I think Steam Machine was originally going to be $700 with all the stuff that they factored in now. But I think Steam Machine may actually have to be $750. Maybe even $800, and that's going to suck. And we're talking about the 512 gigabyte version. We're not even talking about the 2 terabyte version. Sure, the PS5 Pro with a deal right now for $60, man, you're not beating that, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's not like I'm trying to promote that, but I'm trying to promote a deal for you with its own alive ecosystem, with its own exclusives, and with its timed exclusives. And you're getting a 2 terabyte in there, and it's blowing away what's about to come out in 2026 with 8 gigabytes of VRAM. This is not trying to beat down Steam. This is more about value for the consumer. That right now the best deal is the PlayStation 5, even over what Nintendo's doing. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I mean, you know, I'm not saying their stuff's amazing too. I think originally the Switch 2, this is why Nintendo planned ahead, was going to be $399. Because of this whole crap, man, it's just all bad. And it's really annoying to me. So that's what we have to talk about here. Everything is going up. Don't be surprised if they start targeting. Man, I'm not going to say it. You guys know what category is left in the PC world. Don't you target those cores. Leave them alone. Yeah, we're talking about the CPU. So, gosh, man. This is all bad. This is not good. Because you're thinking that 10% means something. But yeah, what if you wanted a $2,000 laptop? $2,200. Plus tax on the $2,200. Now like almost $2,400. You see? Yeah, nah. And $1,500, you know what I mean? $150. 15% increase. Yeah, I mean, it's getting ridiculous like that. What do you expect? Definitely desktops. I mean, it's getting bad over there. So we got PCs going up. We got laptops going up. We got electronics going up. We got PlayStation potentially. I think it's going to be going up in something. Nintendo, not till later. Steam Machine going up. Xbox Magnus going up because they're stuck in that. They don't have a choice. They moved to the PC route. This is bad. So this is a video about realizing that after looking at all of this, and we're going to get to this thread in a second, everything is going up. And it is the only intelligent way to look at it. Do you think anything's going to be going down? I don't think so. It's not the way this greedy world works. So NVIDIA rumored to stop bundling memories with GPUs. Going down here, this is where the thread is by Golden, a pig upgrade pack. Previously, NVIDIA monopolized both the GPU cores and memory for its AIC's add-in card partners. Now it's rumored online that NVIDIA only supplier cores, while AIC's add-in card must source their own memory. Now, you know, like you get NVIDIA official and you have all these different partners, MSI, you know, all that type of stuff, ASUS. Yeah, that's what they're saying. And then the smaller ones too. For smaller AICs who didn't have prior connections, trying to negotiate memory business is now completely ignored because it's so ridiculous with the AI. This is now put in the back. Just like Microsoft has put Xbox in the back, this is all because, oh, this is all for my AI. Man, you get your own stuff, man. This is competition now. It's so bad. You want something for my secondary stuff now, which is the graphics cards. It's no longer the primary at NVIDIA. Same thing with AMD, except they're working with consoles, so they have their priority to a certain extent. But now NVIDIA, who has the biggest monopoly on PC, is saying, oh, I don't care about you. I need all this for my AI. That's what I'm pushing now. GPUs is now secondary, and the AI is going to give you that shortcut. So deal with it. They're saying it. They're not going to help out little smaller partners. Kind of like the indie aspect inside of that world. They don't care. They're dumping on them. Of course they are. So it's essentially like they're no longer needed in the graphics card business. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The graphics cards business is not NVIDIA's main thing anymore. It's AI. So they're telling you how much they care. You see the similar behavior like when you look at Microsoft. Oh, Nutella, Xbox stumped that. AI data centers, power plants, cloud, compute. You see, it's the same thing. You're now secondary out of nowhere. But thanks for boosting me up to this position, PC gaming. See? And anybody that's a part of it to try to make PC gaming seem like it's better than console gaming, man, shut up. You know what I mean? All this stuff is no good, and you're all hypocrites to me. I have to say it because you tried to act like it was a better deal. It's not. It's about to get even worse. And don't try to add in a stupid online play. Shut up with that. That's not going to work anymore because there's people who just play single player games or play free-to-play games where you don't have to pay for. And really, that's not factoring in. That's like a little nitpick. It doesn't work anymore because the prices are so bad, it doesn't matter. I received news today that graphics card prices may also go up because video memory prices have increased. It seems the longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. Yeah, it's upside down and backwards. It's going up instead of getting cheaper, and they're not getting. Yeah, they're not doing anything. They're not helping out people. Everything is going backwards. What do you want me to say? What that is? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Under the earlier model, AICs bought a complete package that paired GPU cores with pre-selected memory. This simplified purchases and kept specifications tightly controlled. If the rumor is real, partners now have to negotiate directly with the DRAM vendors. And since they know that, they're about to jack it up. Because they know supply and demand. What do you do with supply and demand if you know it's never going to end? Lower the price? When you're like back ordered by 2 years? Yeah, come on, guys. You guys know the game. Or GDDR6, because that's about to be the next thing with 8K coming around the corner. What quantum? Get ready. Or GDDR7 chips, which are coming with the 6000 series, with the PS6 and the Magnus. Manage fast-moving prices on their own and ensure those parts line up with NVIDIA reference designs. So not only do they have to spend their own resources to go in there and consistently keep doing that from now on because they're not used to that shipping, all that, guys, this all needs to be factored in. They are pissed off, and they're not going to cut you any deals either, and they need to make their money because they're a small company, and NVIDIA's not cutting no deals to them. You think they're going to cut deals to you? I don't think so. They're going to jack up the price. Yeah. That shifts more supply chain risk from NVIDIA to its partners, and then there's going to be some things going on with that. So, yeah, they're going to screw the consumer. Golden Pig, yeah, what a nice name. It makes sense. Says that this change hits smaller brands hardest. It does, because they don't have that type of money. Companies without long-standing links to memory suppliers are described as being ignored when trying to arrange allocations, making it harder for them to stay in the graphics card business at all. I imagine that if EVGA was still around, it would still have found a way to source the memory. They were actually cool. But, you know, that's what happens. Good things leave because they don't want to stay around with trash. But each time these changes are reported, I immediately recall how EVGA described the situation for NVIDIA board partners as growing in tension. It definitely doesn't get any easier. No, it doesn't. It's going to get more rough on the people. So get ready for this, guys. I'm sorry for this bad news, but let's go ahead and get it out the way early so we can be prepared to know what's coming around the corner. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, everything's going up. Like I said, Xbox Magnus, you're in trouble. Steam Machine, you're in trouble. PC desktops, you're in trouble. Laptops, you're in trouble. PlayStation 5 Pro and PlayStation 5, you're in trouble. Nintendo Switch and 2 in the future may be in trouble. I'm not going to count that out either. Everything is in trouble. Peace out, y'all. Man, this sucks. AGN's bringing it to you, all spectrums. You know what's up.